Hey, I think it's about time we got rid of the bed, right? My back is seriously done. Heard a weird creak last night too. And the couch is all saggy now. I'm thinking of swapping everything out for some leather pieces I actually like. All the cushions too. Figured I'd redo the whole place to match my style while you're stuck in the hospital. You're not coming home anytime soon anyway, right? Oh, and I don't really care how you're feeling, but I'm ignoring all your color preferences from now on. I'm texting with the furniture store right now. No more of that natural look. I'm going full-on masculine modern, so don't get your hopes up.
Wait, what? Are you serious? I had a high fever and could barely stay conscious until yesterday. I finally pick up my phone and this is the first thing I see? Do you even realize how lightly you're treating the fact that I collapsed and had to be hospitalized?
I'm not treating it lightly. I just meant things are running fine here. I'm just being efficient. I thought you'd actually be happy to come home to a more comfortable space. Am I wrong?
You toss out all the furniture without asking and redecorate to your taste. That's comfortable? Sounds like you're just making yourself feel good.
Look, that sofa and dining table were always kinda awkward anyway. Size, color, the whole vibe. From where I'm standing, your sense of style is totally lost. This is a chance to start fresh and feel good about it. Trying to keep things positive here.
What I need right now isn't a new couch. It's a little compassion.
Anyway, just so you know, a friend's crashing at our place tonight. Long story.
Wait, crashing? What do you mean by that?
People always say I'm too nice, but I just can't turn someone away. Being kind is such a curse, right?
That's not the point. I'm here suffering in a hospital and you're just...
Oh, come on. It's not like that. I was even thinking of sending flowers to your room. Probably.
You're seriously the most clueless husband ever. I'm home. And what the heck is this weird vibe hitting me the second I open the door?
Oh, you're back. Surprised? What do you think of the new living room vibe? Don't you think it's way more relaxing than before?
Excuse me? This doesn't even feel like our place. All the furniture I loved is gone. And what is this black and gray overload? It's so gloomy in here.
I told you, didn't I? I said I'd redecorate everything while you were in the hospital. Honestly, I figured my taste was more up-to-date than yours.
I was out of it with a fever when you said that. I didn't really register it. But now that I'm thinking clearly, let me say this. What kind of person just tosses everything and replaces it without asking?
Oh, come on, the furniture was getting old. And it wasn't good for my back either. I just wanted to welcome you back to a more comfortable space. You could at least say thanks, you know.
I wasn't in the hospital to come home to some surprise home makeover. The doctor said I need to rest, and walking into this mess? Honestly, it's just depressing.
Oh, you're being so dramatic. But hey, you're walking fine, right? So your body's okay. Then just relax on the new bed and take it easy.
Did you even try to imagine how scared and alone I felt while I was sick? Did it ever cross your mind how it'd feel to come home to a place that suddenly feels like someone else's house?
Well, look, it was supposed to be a surprise. And yeah, my friend stayed over last night, but I cleaned everything up, so no need to worry.
Okay, that's it. I'm done.
Wait, what are you talking about?
You really made me come home from the hospital to a place that still has traces of someone else? That's just insane. Honestly, I don't think I see the point in living with you anymore.
No, hang on, Victoria. Let's just calm down and talk this through.
I've been wishing we could calmly talk, but you've been brushing everything off this whole time.
I mean it. I'm sorry. Really. Just give me one more chance.
Hey, Victoria, how have you been? Of course you remember who I am, right? It's been forever, I know. Wait, Emma? Wow, never thought I'd see your name pop up like this. I think the last time we talked was at reunion, right? That was like 7 years ago. Even back then, you were such a show-off, bragging non-stop to the point where everyone was uncomfortable. So, what's this about now? You randomly text me on WhatsApp. What's going on? Well, I heard something juicy the other day. Made me all nostalgic, you know. Word is, you finally became truly alone, huh? What? What are you even talking about? Well, didn't your broke old dad finally kick the bucket? Hey, don't joke about something like that. That's seriously messed up. But it's true, right? Someone said the funeral was just a few days ago. How do you even know about that? We kept it small and quiet on purpose. Well, yeah, old classmate gossip chain, right? One person slips and the news spreads like wildfire. Yeah, whatever. So hey, your mom passed away a long time ago, right? And you don't have any siblings, correct? It's just so funny, like a total forever alone ending or something. Ah, you do remember I'm married, right? Oh, right, your husband. No name, no face, but yeah, I vaguely remember you mentioning him. But come on, you sure it's not just married on paper? You never seemed like the type who could pick a decent guy. If it were me, I probably would have made a move by now. What's that supposed to mean? You remember that guy you were crazy about back in high school, the tennis team dude? Yeah, I totally stole him from you. You seriously didn't notice. Who are you talking about? The vice captain of the tennis team, remember? Tall guy, always weirdly into his hair. He called you out behind the school building, didn't he? Right before Valentine's or something. Didn't he ask you out? Oh, that guy. Yeah, I kind of remember him when I picture his face. I think after school, he came up out of nowhere, said he needed to talk, dragged me behind the school without saying why. And yeah, I think he asked me out. I turned him down right there. I could tell instantly it wasn't going to happen. Oh, wait, hold up. What? You rejected him? Seriously? Yeah, I was already dating someone from another school. We were together for real. Huh? Wait, what? Another school? That's news to me. Yeah, we used to walk part of the way home together after school and got along well. But I think it only lasted about 6 months. He told me his family had to suddenly move overseas, and we agreed a long-distance thing wouldn't work. So you're telling me nothing ever happened with that vice captain guy? He asked me out. I turned him down, and we never talked again. I don't think we even made eye contact after that. Honestly, even if I hadn't had a boyfriend, there's no way I would have gone for him. He acted like he was the star of the team, but everyone knew he was a mess with girls behind the scenes. People said he was juggling 2 or 3 girls at once. That flashy hair of his just screamed trying too hard. Oh wait, are you serious? Oh my god, I had no idea. Okay, but what's your point? You hyped that up. What are you trying to say? Ah yeah, you're right. Who cares about ancient history? Let's just forget the past. What matters is right now. So I'll be honest, being vague isn't really my thing. Let me guess. You're about to say my husband's cheating, aren't you? What? Wait, how did you... why would you say that? The way you brought it up? So roundabout yet way too close to the truth. It was obvious. But hey, thanks. I mean, seriously. It's surprisingly considerate of you to spell it out yourself. I've already started looking into things on my end. I've been pressing him about it too. Took my time. And right now I'm still dealing with everything my dad left behind after he passed. So yeah, I'm mentally and physically drained, but I will deal with all of this properly when the time comes. Once everything's in place, I'll be in touch, in some form or another. So look forward to that. Yeah, okay.
Victoria, everything okay?
David?
Yeah, you went to your dad's place today, right? For the inheritance stuff and sorting through his things. Did it all go smoothly?
Yeah, there was a lot to deal with, but I think I finally got a handle on it. Even though it was about cleaning out the house, my dad was never attached to material things, so there wasn't much to throw away. He only kept the bare minimum for furniture, and there were hardly any valuables. Totally his style. So the sorting didn't take long. The house itself was a rental, so I just did the basic cleaning and repairs, canceled the lease, and handed it back to the property manager. There were a few things I just couldn't go through right away, so I put them in storage for now. I'll take my time sorting through those later.
I see. It sounds simple, but honestly I can tell how much you cared about your dad. So, well, about the inheritance. Has anything happened with that yet? Didn't you say you were working with a professional? Isn't there a ton of paperwork and stuff?
Well, yeah, exactly. When it comes to legal stuff, it's best to leave it to the professionals. Luckily, I was the only heir, and the attorney took care of pretty much everything, so it all went smoothly.
Okay, so I'm just going to ask straight up. Do you mind telling me how much your dad actually left behind?
What? Why are you asking that all of a sudden? That really caught me off guard.
No, I know I don't really have any right to pry. That's not what I'm trying to do. It's just, your dad always lived super simply, but I kind of wondered if he was secretly sitting on something. And if my wife suddenly inherits that kind of money, it's only natural I'd be a little curious, right? I mean, come on, anyone would wonder. Actually, I did hear something once. Your relatives said there was some family drama.
Oh yeah, I remember now. I didn't tell you about it. One of the relatives got drunk at the funeral and started running their mouth. You were there too, so I guess that's when you overheard it.
Honestly, it blew my mind. Way beyond just surprising. Apparently, there was this huge falling out with your dad and one of his relatives. Some intense family feud. And turns out that side of the family is insanely rich.
Yeah, even back then, my dad was the only heir. And while the relatives acted polite on the surface, it was obvious they were only after the money. The moment they realized there was an inheritance involved, random people started showing up out of nowhere. Smiling like nothing happened, all, hey, long time no see. My dad couldn't stand that kind of thing. So when I was still in middle school, he quietly moved as far away without telling anyone, and chose to live a life completely off the radar. The place we moved into was this old, run-down house, like almost 50 years old, but the rent was cheap and no one ever visited. I think that's what made him feel the safest. You've heard the story before, right? Do you remember?
Yeah, vaguely. So, can I ask now? How much was the inheritance?
You're going to be surprised. I mean, I can already guess how you're going to react. It's that unexpected.
Wait, what? Was it that huge?
$0. He donated everything. I didn't get a single cent.
What? $0? You mean he donated everything? Not even a portion?
Yeah, every last bit. Totally something he would do. In the end, he stayed as far away from greed and self-interest as anyone possibly could. After everything he went through with that inheritance mess, I think he made up his mind. He didn't want that happening again after he was gone, so he chose to leave nothing behind. And honestly, I respect that decision. Even if there was money now, I wouldn't go against his wishes just to get my hands on it.
What? I want a divorce. I'm remarrying someone else.
Wait, what? Where is this coming from?
Look, I'll be real. I kinda had my hopes up. I thought your dad's inheritance might actually be huge. And if that were the case, I was ready to quit my job and just live easy, you know? But $0? Are you kidding me right now?
That's not my problem. I didn't hide anything and it was his decision.
Then whatever. I'm done. I'm starting a new life with a woman who actually has money.
You're having an affair?
I was honestly waiting to see how much the inheritance would be before making a decision. Truth is, I've been seeing this woman who owns her own company. She's so amazing. I don't even like calling her a mistress. But I was still torn, you know. I didn't want to give up the life I had with you, especially if you were getting your dad's inheritance. But now that it's $0, there's nothing to think about. My girlfriend's got money, so she'll probably cover the divorce settlement. It's clear this is the best path forward. We don't have kids, so let's just get the divorce over with.
Got it. Though the inheritance was actually $25 million.
Emma, I've got big news. Finally, I can hold my head high again.
What's going on?
It's all done. Everything's settled. It was a bit of a hassle, but the divorce papers were officially accepted. So I'm finally a free man. Now we can finally start our new life together as husband and wife. I'm seriously so happy.
Excuse me? Hold on. What did you just say? Start our new life together? Are you actually serious right now?
Yeah, I wrapped everything up for you. I got no attachment to my ex anymore and I already submitted the marriage paperwork. I was a little shaky when I signed the divorce papers at the family court. But hey, tonight, let's celebrate at your gorgeous house. Just the two of us. No interruptions.
Wait, are you kidding me? What fantasy world are you living in? Are you even listening to yourself? We only dated on the condition that things wouldn't get serious. Remember that? I never said anything to give you the wrong idea. And for the record, I never once planned to leave my husband. Were you even paying attention?
What? No way. You're not getting divorced?
Of course not. The only reason we've been eating full-course meals at fancy restaurants and shopping for designer brands on our trips is because my husband pays for all of it. What do you think would happen to my lifestyle if I let him go? Who's going to give me this kind of luxury every day? You? You think you could support me? Please. You'd barely be able to split the bill. I'm not living like that.
Wait, no. That's not what we talked about. You mean I've just been hyping this all up by myself? Emma, you told me you were single. I thought you were the one running the company.
Wow. Talk about selective hearing. I told you the first time we grabbed coffee. You seriously weren't listening? My husband runs the business. I just do some side gigs for fun. I'm not planning on getting divorced. That's what I said. I even told you you're married too, so let's keep this casual.
No way. You're joking, right? This is just you messing with me. A test or something, right? I really believed you were the one running that company. When you said keep it casual, I thought that was just you being considerate, like holding back for my sake. I thought you were single and just keeping a low profile out of respect. Guess I was the fool all along.
Let me be crystal clear. That was all your fantasy. Don't go mishearing stuff and then getting all worked up over your own imagination. Also, why are you standing in front of my gate? And what's with a giant bouquet of roses in both hands? That's straight up grounds for calling the cops.
But today's special, right? It's the day we officially became husband and wife, remember? I thought the least I could do was wait out here in front of your place.
Are you out of your mind? My husband's home all day today. What do you think's going to happen if he sees you?
Wait, your husband? Seriously? He's there right now? You never told me that.
I've got a life to protect. Like you, I actually live in reality.
So, what you're saying is, you're not giving me a single dime to cover my settlement, even though I thought you would?
Look, this is not the time. Just shut up and disappear. Get out of here. Now. If my husband even catches a glimpse of you, it's game over. Got it?
No way. I gave up everything for this. My house, my job, my entire future. And now, my moving truck is literally headed this way, with all my stuff in it. I even gave the driver our new address. And I just got the confirmation. The county courthouse processed our marriage license.
What did you just say? Victoria, I need a favor. It's really important.
What's so important?
Well, I need to borrow money.
What? Where did that come from? You sound totally off right now. Emma, why are you calling this late? And why do you sound so panicked? What happened?
Just listen. I can't believe this actually happened. My husband, he found out everything.
What? How? What do you mean he found out? Start from the beginning.
David came in like he owned the place, totally convinced we were about to get married. He showed up with a moving truck and rolled right up to our mansion. And not even through the back, he came right through the front door. That wasn't even the worst part. He said, I already submitted the marriage license. And the thing is, he really did.
Wait, so it actually got processed? Like, legally?
Yeah, somehow it actually got legally processed. I had no idea until I got a notice from the county clerk. And get this, my husband, back when we had that little fight over that almost affair I had, made me sign divorce papers just in case. And I guess he actually filed them. So without even knowing it, I was legally divorced from my husband, and before I realized, I was married to David. Not funny, right?
Well, yeah, because all of this is 100% your own fault. Also, now that I think about it, Emma, at that reunion 7 years ago, you kept bragging to everyone like, I'm a CEO's wife living the glam life. Remember that? But David said his new wife is a woman who owns her own business. Wait, don't tell me you actually started a company.
Of course not. That was all just his messed up assumption. I explained everything up front. He just ran with his own fantasy. I told him clear as day, my husband runs a company. I'm mostly a housewife. But I guess he tuned it out. And that mansion? It's my husband's family home. I just live in part of it. But David convinced himself it was like my personal castle or something. So then he barges in like he owns the place, everything gets exposed, and boom, total disaster. Okay, now you're calling me to borrow money. Why exactly? Victoria, you used to live in that old apartment complex with your dad, barely scraping by, right? But now you've got a solid job at a big company and a stable life, don't you? So I figured someone like you probably has, what, 2 or 3 grand saved up easy. I'm really in a bind. Can you just lend me a little? I'm not obligated to answer that, and even if I did have that kind of money, there's zero reason I'd give any to you. Why not? I'm seriously hanging by a thread here. You're really just going to turn your back on a friend in need? You used to be way more caring than this. Don't throw around the word friend just because it's convenient now. And for the record, you had an affair with my husband. Don't act like you've done nothing wrong. Wait, what? What are you even talking about? That makes no sense. You seriously forgot you slept with my husband? I'm honestly shocked you even have the nerve to say anything right now. You're the one who caused the damage, and now you're here begging me for money? What planet are you on? I don't feel the slightest obligation to give you anything. If anything, you should be the one making things right. Anyone with half a conscience would get that. No way. You're not serious. You're seriously turning this around and blaming me. I never thought you were that kind of person. It's obvious. I'm just exercising my legal rights here. And as for David, I already made him pay up. At first he pushed back, but then he just smirked and said Emma's going to help me out anyway, so no big deal, and paid it all at once, in cash. Threw the whole envelope at me. Stop, please. Just stop. I don't want to hear any more. And by the way, I've already hired a lawyer to handle your part too. Everything's moving forward by the book, so you better be ready. If you go through with this, I'll cut you off for good. Do you actually think that's a threat? Are you seriously still that delusional? You crossed the line the second you got involved with my husband. We were already done the moment that happened. So go ahead, see if I care.
Victoria, I'm begging you. Just give me a little time to talk. That's all I'm asking. I know it's late and you probably don't want to hear it, but this is my only shot. Just one more chance to sit down and talk face to face. This time I'll be honest. No more running. Please, just give me that chance. Face to face? Are you serious right now? My feelings meant nothing to you. You walked all over them like they didn't exist. Stop trying to spin it your way. Do you even realize how selfish it is to come to me now and say you want to chat? Have you ever once thought about how empty those words sound coming from you? You're right. I was an idiot. But Victoria, after Emma turned on me, I finally realized how stupid I was. How much I hurt you. It's too late. I've already accepted your betrayal and made the decision to move forward. There's no reason for me to look back now. Emma dumped me, completely. Turns out I was just a fling to her from the start. I was chasing some fantasy that never even existed. Wow, that's rough. But you coming to me now? Do you even realize how selfish that is? Did you really think this was a place you could just come crawling back to? I mean it, I'm truly sorry. I'd do anything to make things right with you, Victoria. I regret it more than I can even put into words. That I'd do anything line? It's way too convenient. I don't trust it. Trust isn't built on words, it's built over time, and that's exactly what you never gave me. Right now, I've got no one but you. No one wants to hear what I have to say. Everyone just tells me I brought this on myself. And honestly, it's breaking me. I've got no one but you? You know how that sounds, right? Like if someone else were around, you'd be with them instead. I'm not a backup plan. I'm not your safety net. No, that's not what I meant at all. You're different. You're special. I swear you are. That's enough. To me, you're someone who's already part of my past. You're just a name on a chapter I've already closed. I have no intention of reopening it. Victoria, I was honestly scared. Scared that you'd shut me out completely. That you'd be done with me for good. I didn't shut you out. You were the one who let go of my hand and ran. All I did was accept that choice and move forward. If only I'd faced you back then. If only I hadn't let Emma get in my head. If I just kept my eyes on you from the start. But you didn't. And that's the truth.
That's your limit. This is over. Completely and for good.
Victoria, please, I'm begging you. Pick up the phone. Why aren't you answering? We don't have to get divorced after all. Let's go file a new marriage license. So that money I paid because of the settlement, you'll give it back, right? I don't even care that your inheritance was 0, because you make good money. That's more than enough. Please, you won't pick up, and I've sent so many messages, but not even a single red receipt? What's going on? Just say something, anything. I quit my job, you know. I seriously believed I wouldn't have to work if I ended up with Emma, but then she dumped me, hard. Told me don't get the wrong idea and just cut me off. I never thought she'd look at me with eyes that cold. Now I've got nowhere to go, no place to stay, and obviously no shot at another job. Every day feels like I'm floating in space. Every time I hear a notification sound, I hope, just for a second, that it's from you, Victoria. But it never is. It's just silence. Still empty.
After that, Emma kept up appearances like nothing happened. But in reality, she was completely falling apart. She got buried in settlement payments, had all her credit cards frozen, and word is, even her relatives cut her off. She's telling people she works at some upscale lounge, but in reality, she's just working the night shift at a sketchy motel front desk. During the day, she does massage gigs through a temp agency, and at night, she cleans private suites. She doesn't even have a place to crash. People say she naps on benches at the train station. That fabulous CEO's wife image she loved bragging about? Gone without a trace. Her social media has been completely silent, and all those grateful for my partner posts deleted. Now that the truth's out, no one's clapping anymore. And then there's David. He kept staking out near my office over and over again. But once I finally called the cops, he disappeared. Last I heard, he found work at some hellish company. In by 6 a.m., out at 2 a.m., no days off, and take-home pay under $1,200 a month. No employee housing either, so without rent money, he's been crashing in all-night diners and 24-hour laundromats. This from the guy who used to sneer, houseworks for women. Now he's apparently doing his own laundry. Life really has a twisted sense of humor. As for me, I'm living quietly and peacefully now. I haven't touched a single cent of that money. I decided I'd only use it when the time and purpose was truly worth it. For now, I just want to protect this happiness by continuing to work hard day by day.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.